chance of coming out with a W.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a 13-yard pickup as the downs reset.
And the Buenos Aires first down.
Throwing is Wilson. Short pass to Howard. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be second down.
5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Wilson. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. 10-7 our score after one right here on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. The offense on third down tonight, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now it's Wilson. Short pass to Howard, and he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, 8 yards.
To throw is Wilson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. A good down to possibly take a shot. And, in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Meanwhile, Wilson's throw going into the hands of Williams. No gain on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Foreman will try to pick it up.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. On first down, Wilson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Howard. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 12-yard line.
Here's Wilson to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. Wilson. And it's caught. Touchdown. Mike Williams. A 5-yard touchdown as his guys are able to extend their lead. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good, we're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. Extra point try now for Moody. It's good to make it 17-7. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And in the end, it was Mike Williams who capped the drive with a touchdown reception. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Tokyo offense heads back out there now. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Elliott. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now Watson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Now it's Watson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Here's Watson. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
Now Watson on 3rd and goal. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. They are able to get 9 yards out of that, but now it's 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the 1st down.
Here we go on 4th. Watson. And it's caught. Touchdown. Austin Hooper there to make the grab. And the Dragons' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Well, an all-out battle on 4th and goal, offense versus defense, and the offense won.
And I'm just wondering what was going through the minds of the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Were they playing the run too much? Were they not focused that the whole playbook was open in that situation? Give the offensive guys a lot of credit. I just wonder what the defensive guys were thinking.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Deontay Foreman and his offense back out there. A good job in the passing game. Decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it. Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. Man open left side, it's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Handoff running left, Foreman. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. 48 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Now Wilson on first down. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Now Wilson. It's Williams on the catch. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. Now Wilson. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. From the 3, second and a yard. Foreman powering ahead. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Deontay Foreman with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Moody good with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now a first down throw. Watson looking left side. That's caught by Moore. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
Second and 5 at the 24-yard line.
Here's Watson. Over the middle, it's complete. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown! Austin Hooper with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Dragons are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. Extra point right down the middle, and that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Here's Mike Williams now as his guys head back out to go on offense. He's up over 100 yards, has the touchdown. He's a big-time receiver in this league, so the question becomes, how do you limit him going forward?
Well, you know the guys trying to cover him, they haven't had a whole lot of success thus far, and while they will still accept the challenge, maybe you have to change your focus. You have to get after the quarterback a little bit, disrupt his timing, because right now it feels like pitch and catch. Make sure he's not able to have clear sight lines to him, and maybe that'll slow him down.
And this is not the guy you want to let play pitch and catch. Now Wilson. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Wilson. Got his man. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going. Third down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a give to Foreman. And a loose football. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Here's Wilson. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
The throw over the middle taken in, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus, and indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this book. Touchdown! Deontay Foreman on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield in the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
Moody good with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Tokyo offense heads back out there now. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. First down now, but that clock rolling. To throw is Watson. Finding more on the out route for the completion. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, Watson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
A 7-yard gain.
Again, it's Watson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. After the interception, here's Wilson. That'll be caught by Foreman. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Wilson. He finds his man, complete. That's Watkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And the Buenos Aires first down.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Wilson. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
To throw again is Wilson.
This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you to our EA studios in Orlando. Here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and CD in a minute. First, it's time to take a look at what we've got coming your way this weekend in the NFL. Some great games still to come, and I think we highlighted one of the better ones right there, as that promises to be a tight one. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And as you see, they were winners earlier this afternoon. The Aviators continue their winning ways as they run their mark to 6-3 with the victory. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. We've been treated to a strong performance by the former Longhorn Deontay Foreman. He accounted for 3 touchdowns overall, 1 on the ground and 2 in the passing game, as his all-around skills were on display in those first 2 quarters.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. This offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus.
Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way in for the touchdown. DJ Moore, 69 yards.
And the Dragons come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter.
That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will shrink to 6. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a 1-score, 6-point game.
Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half.
And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Throwing is Wilson. And he's got it. Got his man on the end round. Complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Out of the gun, here's Wilson.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
On the handoff, here's Foreman.
And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He's got his tight end over the middle, O.J. Howard. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Buenos Aires first down.
Nifty footwork at the 45. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Wilson's throw taken in by Landry.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards the pickup there.
Brandon, what's even more impressive is that came against double coverage. He gashed them with that reception, even with the extra focus that he drew from the defense.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Now it's Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
They'll try the left side. McMahon. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
They'll keep it on the ground. McMahon, and he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
So the toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense commits too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do, foot race to the pylon, and this time, he had the speed to win that race.
Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2. Wilson going to throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
There's DJ Moore as he and the rest of the offense head back out there. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good. but there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now, they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But, boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
Makes you hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way.
At the 41-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Watson. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
At the 49-yard line.
Watson gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. A handoff left, Elliott. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
On 2nd down, Elliott once more.
Shoves him aside. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 11 yards there, first down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
A first down carry by Elliott. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Now it's Watson. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw. And they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
Now Elliott. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
Again, it's Elliott, and this time he's in for the touchdown. So it's a pretty good season he's putting together running the football. That now 10 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And we know this is a passing league, and those numbers throwing the football, they seem to go up and up every year. But there's still something to have a reliable back you can count on in the red zone to bring things home for you. And that's what he's been doing all season long.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Buenos Aires about set for another try on offense. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4.
2nd and 6.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Wilson.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
It's a big play there on 3rd down. 43 yards.
Well, if you're a fan of offensive football, this game is for you because this one's been much more like a tennis match than a football game. Back and forth, back and forth, and there's another example right there of another big play in the passing game.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They go play action now. Wilson. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Now Wilson. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game. And he's got a 1st down. Wilson will throw again. And he's got it. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd and 1 from the 2. Play action. Now Wilson. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Kenny Yeboah.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Antlers go up by 2 touchdowns. Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead now up to 14. So that drives 7 plays in length.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
They finally caught up to him there at the end of the play, but great inside handoff, and what a powerful run.
The first few yards seemed relatively easy. Then it got tougher, right? And that's where he showed that he was not going to go down easily. He was not going to be denied until he got everything he could out of that run.
On 1st down, it's Watson. And he fires one incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Hold everything, because we got an injury, and it's a notable one. Ezekiel Elliott in some discomfort following that last play. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Watson on 3rd down. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
At first glance, I thought he just used his size in order to win the route, but he also had a little subtle move in there as well. Made the defender think he was going one direction and was able to track the ball in another.
Watson on 1st down. He's got Hooper on the short connection. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
Off of play action, it's Watson. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, it wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
So they'll, of course, decline the pass interference there and wisely take the yardage.
And I think defensively he's saying, I was getting away with that in the first half. Why are you making that call now?
And it's caught. Touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Dragons are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third.
And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Wolf on now for the extra point.
And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. So that drive, 80 yards, 9 plays.
And it's finished off by the touchdown from DeAndre Hopkins. Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. And the Buenos Aires offense back out now. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10.
Here's Wilson to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Back now here on EA Sports. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the 4th. On 2nd down, Wilson. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. On 3rd down, Wilson. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
So possession goes over here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10. The Tokyo offense heads back out there now. And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt. And now a chance to tie the game on this possession.
On 1st down, Watson. That one complete to Elliott. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Watson. He's got Hooper on the short connection. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
They'll try and run for it without it. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48.
81 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Over the middle, that's caught by Harry. And he'll take this from one 47-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
At the 47-yard line.
Elliott running right. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Tokyo first down. 1st and 10.
Here's Watson.
42-yard line.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Elliott. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and a yard.
To throw is Watson. He's got Hooper on the short connection. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Back to the air. Watson on second down. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And the return will stop right around the 25.
So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. After the interception, here's Wilson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching in Atlanta, our apologies. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Now a handoff up the middle. McMahon. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 39-yard line.
Wilson. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
The drive had started well after a punt last time. Now it's slowed down a bit, and let's face it, they don't want to punt the ball in back-to-back series. They want a sustained drive on this one.
They need 18 yards here on 3rd down.
Wilson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
That one hurts a bit. That was a golden opportunity to possibly put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be? Stay tuned. There's still time left on the clock. This could be critical.
Still a 1-score game. Had he hit that, it would have been 2 scores.
Tokyo set to go on offense once again. And still just down 1 score. We'll see how big of a role that missed field goal plays, because it, of course, could have pushed this to a 2-possession deficit for them.
Inside give to Elliott. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
96 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
Now it's Watson, a bootleg. It's caught by Hooper. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now it's Watson.
This one hauled in. Again, it's Hooper.
And that's good for a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 14-yard line.
Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to small up the ball carrier.
And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
Now Watson. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points. Go by.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. He loses a full 5 yards there on the sack, and it also brings up 4th down, 4th and goal. And this one is right through, and that'll bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
Here's Mike Williams now as his guys head back out to go on offense. Glancing down at the stat sheet, and we've been tracking it, but you get a 100-yard game, you're really happy. You're over 200 like he is. You probably want that ball after this game, don't you?
You want that one. You want to continue to call the same plays in any other game you play. You're having one of those magical performances that just never want to end. And you know something? Your fellow receivers, they get those clenched grins right now like, congratulations. But why isn't it me?
Well, so far, it's been all about him. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. On 3rd down, McMahon. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. They went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
This first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. That's pulled in at the 32. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
There's DJ Moore as he and the rest of the offense head back out there. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at.
And now following that last play, I do believe we're going to get a review here. Yes, indeed, the red flag is out. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
From the 50, it's Watson. Got a man open, that's Harry. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Watson now to throw. And it's caught over the middle, Hooper. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
The 35-yard line.
On the option, here's Elliott. And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning.
He's got Hooper on the short connection. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
Watson's throw here into the hands of Harry.
Brandon's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know, sooner or later, they're going to have to stop the clock.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Watson. And that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 10.
A 20th carry here for Allen. And he'll take this one down near the 15. An incompletion, now a short pickup. That's not going to do it.
Yeah, you've got to get to the line of scrimmage quickly, get set up, and aim downfield.
Here's Watson.
And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short.
Nice solid game there, partner, but the clock is starting to become his enemy.
Absolutely. Every second right now, more and more precious as it ticks.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down. Now Watson.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. Well, their first fourth down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any fourth down stop is a big momentum play.
And a little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
And he is going to have a first down here, and that should be the one that seals a victory.
And they take a knee. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for Buenos Aires,
they inch closer to respectability now at 3-6 on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week.
Meanwhile, for Tokyo,
the loss will drop them to 6-3 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.